Wow, way. Welcome to the land of the 630 candle. Check this out. These are the ones that are really going to smoke some accounts. Look at those. Woo, all three pairs getting hammered. So the question is, are we going to trade this candle on the backside? I would never trade the front side of a 630 candle, but the backside, that can sometimes be very fun. So all three pairs in play, Euro and CAD and cable. So if we're going to trade them, we're going to have to do them fast. So I think what we'll do is we'll go CAD, Euro, cable if we can get all three. And honestly, none of them might be in play in 2 minutes. But that is quite the swing. I think it's unemployment rate and non-farm payroll. So this is just news, which is fine. There's always a reason for big nasty candles. All right, so we will be going for a 5 pip take profit. On the CAD, this is going to be a buy order, and I'm probably going to start around 30 seconds so I can work through each candle or each pair. All right, we're within 20 seconds, so let's start here. All right, that's our CAD. Let's go to the Euro. I want that to be a 5 pip, a little bit of slippage on that. And then the cable. This is also going to be a sell. All right, so let's check our CAD, see if he's still cooking. He is in. We do need to set up his backstop now. So our pending order on him would be at 1.38137. This would be a sell stop. Okay. Now our pending order. Did the cable close out? Huh. I think the cable might have closed out while we were setting that up. So 1.15053 on the Euro. This will be our pending buy stop at 1.15203. So that's looking a little like that's going to pick up. Sheesh. All right. So that hedged. Now we need to take our take profit off on this guy. We might have hedged on our CAD position. Nope, not quite. Close though. So Euro hedged. CAD did not. Cable flash closed. So the cable is out. CAD is still not picked up. Let's look at the Euro. Yeah, that was right at the top. So hedged up on the Euro, so we'll manage that position down the stretch. We do have this long position that's in play. On the cable, we were in play for a trim, but with this candle, it came right through this short position. We did not hedge on the cable. That one was a clean trade. Happened before we even got back to it. We didn't even get to see it. And then the CAD, he is in the cooker. So see what he does. It's about 40 seconds left on this candle, and I think we're going to take a second stab at the cable. All right, let's take a look. This would be a one lot. All right, so we are in on the cable again. And we'll put our pending buy order at 1.32779 for a backstop on him. Let's check our CAD. back to break even. So we might catch a clean trade there. Cable position, the new one. Yeah, he's close to just getting a second clean trade on the cable. Oh, wow. And that flashed again. Let's check our CAD. Sitting at break even. Might end up with a new little hedge on this guy. Yeah, that's not looking very good. Man, we were almost there for a clean trade. Now we're probably going to pick up the hedge on the cable now. That's all right. All right, so we did. All right, let's take this, take profit off. CAD still in play. Sheesh. So we had a clean trade on the cable and we had a hedge on the cable. And then we also picked up a hedge on the euro. And that's the problem with playing these whip candles. I think it gets a little dicey in some ways. Just sitting that one out and not taking that signal would have been fine. But it was exciting. It was fun. We got one clean trade. We might catch a second clean trade on the CAD. It's looking a little unlikely, but if that's the case, then we will just let these markets move hard over the weekend and do something fun with them on Monday. Look at this guy starting to work its way down. Let's see if this picks up. The hedge on the CAD. That will be done for the day. That will be it. See, there it is. So make sure we take our take profit off of him because we definitely want to choose when we manage that now. So when it's all said and done, one clean trade and 3 hedges on some massive whip this morning. Not a great trading day, but man, we managed our risk. And I mean, we really, if you look at my drawdown, when it's all said and done, we didn't give up much ground, and we just get to manage that down the road. But it was kind of fun trading some massive candles. Let's look at this. The euro, his total move so far is 135 pips. That's a lot of movement. The CAD, his total move so far, let's look here, is 150 pips. Whew. And the CAD, his total move so far is 63 pips. So, when you talk about movement and probably a little extra risk in all 3 of these moves, but if you manage them with your stop orders, you're really not rolling the dice or taking on a crazy amount of risk. It was like manageable. I was offering 15 pips of breathing room in every scenario. Now that I'm hedged, like we're in a good spot on the cable. If it walks up here, we'll get into this zone and we'll use these 2 as trimmers. If you're on the euro, same deal. If it goes long, we're actually in the money on this long position. This could become a trimmer. We'll kind of let these 2 work on the long side, which is a great spot. And the CAD, I mean, we needed an inside trade anyway. So there we go. We got it. That is it for me. I'm all hedged up. I'm going to let these markets move. Next week, I'm going on vacation and I will not be recording my trades for the whole week. I will be managing my trades. I doubt I'll be entering any new trades. I don't think I'll be chasing RSI signals. When I go on vacation, the only thing I do is keep an eye on hedges for trims. So hopefully over the next week, these move around and I can trim them off and reduce the risk. And I usually just do that on the road. But I won't be recording or showing that. So I know you guys have been a part of every trade now for quite a while, a couple weeks, and that's been fun. And I'm trying to keep this as transparent and live as possible. But I'll be honest, I'm not taking you with me on vacation. Um, I don't even know how much trading I'll do. It'll be just trimming and squeezing if I do. And I'll just try to catch you up to speed when I get back in a week. But while I'm gone, happy trading. Hopefully, you scalp the snot out of it.